If you're looking for a quick dinner idea, stay tuned. I'll show you how to make a quick pasta with ingredients you might already have in your pantry. While the pasta water boils, I'm going to start warming up some olive oil in a deep pan. To the already hot oil, I'm going to add a whole onion that I've already pre-sliced. I'm using about medium-high heat. I love the smell of sauteed onion and the sizzling of the oil. Come on. Just making sure all my onion gets evenly sauteed. So it started to brown, so now I'm going to lower the heat because I do not want it to burn, but I do want it to keep infusing my oil. Let's water the pasta water. Not water, let's salt the pasta water. A couple of teaspoons is fine. And I'm trying to make this easy, so I'm just going to use some pre-cut or chopped garlic that I love using. I'm going to add about a tablespoon and a half of garlic because I want it to be really flavorful. I'm adding about a half a tablespoon of, I can't believe it's not bullion, I think it's what it's called. So it's just bullion, but it's in a paste instead of a powder form. And I think I'm going to add a little bit more of olive oil because I really want to make sure I have enough to coat all my pasta. Make sure to stir everything really well so that everything gets dissolved together. So the pasta water is nice and ready, so I'm going to use about 3 cups of pasta. Any pasta that you have, any shape that you already have. I'm just using this gluten-free one that I have in the pantry, but again, you can use whatever pasta you prefer or already have. So stir it together, lower the heat, and cover it until it cooks. In the meantime it cooks, I'm going to go ahead and start opening 4 cans of tomato sauce, just the 8-ounce ones. Once I have them all open, I'm going to go ahead and add them straight into the pan with the onion and the garlic and all the yummy stuff. Try to get the bouillon out of the spoon. I want to use every bit of it. Now you're just going to want to make sure to stir everything really well together so you can combine all the good yummy flavors from the oil, the onion, the garlic. And then we're going to cover it and let it simmer for a few minutes. Now I'm going to go ahead and prep my cream cheese. I'm using 2 bars of Philadelphia cream cheese. Normally when I have time, I bring them out of the fridge with plenty of time so that they can start softening. Oh, the pasta looks good. I can stick a fork. It's not too soft. I have to be careful because gluten-free pasta can really get mushy if you leave it in there too long. Anyways, back to the cream cheese. So today I totally forgot to take it out early because I was just last minute thought about this recipe, but it still works. It just takes a little bit longer to melt. But I'm gonna add them into the sauce. As you can see, my sauce is already bubbling, I should say, because I covered it for a little bit and let it marinate and just bring all the flavors together. So now I'm adding my cream cheese. I'm gonna make sure I kind of cut this blocks in pieces so that it dissolves fast. Covering it again. In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and make myself a little snack with a little bit of extra cream cheese and crackers. It's just delicious. You know, you have to be snacking while you cook. And this is what I'm gonna snack on. A little bit of a cracker and a little bit of that cream cheese I left for myself. I know. I shouldn't be snacking through my meal, but through my cooking, but what are you gonna do? This is just yummy stuff. I used to love eating these when I was a kid, just out of the fridge. I would grab a couple of crackers and some cream cheese, and that was it, and I would really enjoy that. Anyway, so here is my Parmesan cheese. I'm gonna go ahead and shred some because I'm gonna use it at the end. And my pasta's ready to be stirred in, I think. Yep, the cream cheese looks pretty good. It's already melting. Or I should say it's already melted. You see? At this point, you can leave it like this and you'll just have a chunky veggie pasta with the onion and such. Or you can blend it all together. I love using my immersion blender, I think is what you call it, because it can just be a quick little mix and you have a good creamy pasta. I don't overdo it because I do like a little bit of the onion and pieces of the veggies in there, so I don't overdo it. This is ready. See? A little bit of chunks in there. I like it like that. So I'm leaving it like that. Okay, so I think it's ready for pasta. Let's go ahead and drain our pasta. Make sure all the water is out. And just dump it in. Stir it nicely, softly and slow so that it gets all the goodness in every piece of pasta. Again, I have to be really careful with this one because it's gluten-free and it dissolves pretty easy, so I don't want to mess. But look how yummy it looks. That's pretty much it, guys. It's just stirring it. I will cover it and simmer it for just a little bit, or I might not even cover it. Just to simmer a little so that the pasta gets the flavors of everything in there. You see, now it's nice and bubbly. It's ready to go. Again, try not to stir it. I'm doing it this for the purpose of the video to show you, but I try not to overstir it because I don't want it to dissolve on me. Again, this is the kind I'm working with today. Now all you have to do is serve yourself a plate so you can taste some of that shredded Parmesan cheese. Oh yeah. Let me know if you try it. Comment below if you do. Also, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and share it. And see you next time.
So